Problem 811. A boy of mass 50 kilograms is initially on a skateboard of mass 2 kilograms moving at a speed of 10 meters per second. The boy falls off the skateboard and his center of mass moves forward at a speed of 11 meters per second. Find the final velocity of the skateboard. Alright, so initially we have the boy, big mass, plus the skateboard, little mass, and they're moving at a velocity of 10 meters per second. Finally, we have, so that's initially, and finally we have the boy, M, moving at a velocity of 11 meters per second. And we have the skateboard, little m, moving at some velocity, let's call it VMF. Okay, and I'll put a coordinate system in this way. This is a one-dimensional problem. And again, I'm not going to put X subscripts on here. So, if we can assume conservation of momentum in the horizontal direction immediately after the collision, because there are no external forces acting in the horizontal direction. Normal force doesn't act in the horizontal direction, nor does weight. And even if friction did act, it wouldn't have any time to make any difference immediately after the collision. So with that context, we can assume that momentum is conserved. So that means that I can write that the initial momentum, that's v sub I here, of the skateboard, of the boy plus the skateboard together times the velocity, that's the initial momentum, is equal to the final momentum. Okay, so the final momentum is equal to the mass of the boy times the final mass of the boy. That's this right here, plus the mass of the skateboard times its final mass, like that. Okay, so I'm going to solve that for VMF, and VMF is equal to big M plus little m times v sub I minus big M times Vm sub f divided by little m. And that's equal to 52 kilograms. Big M plus little m is 52 kilograms. The sum of the mass of the boy plus the skateboard, 50 plus 2, times their initial velocity, 10 meters per second, minus the mass of the skateboard, of the boy, excuse me, times his velocity after he comes off the skateboard, divided by the mass of the skateboard. Alright, so that becomes, this first term is 520 kilogram meters per second, and the second term is 550 kilogram meters per second over 2 kilograms. Okay, so in the numerator I have a negative number, it's minus 30 kilogram meters per second over 2 kilograms. is equal to minus 15 meters per second. Okay, so you notice that the VMF here is drawn in a positive direction, but my answer is negative, and the interpretation of that is that the VMF is to the left. And so to say it differently, VMF is 15 meters per second to the left.